Hi, welcome. My name is Ksenia Ivanova, and in this video, I'll introduce you to our eyelash extension training. The Style Workshop Pro Online Academy's eyelash extension course is a hybrid course, meaning it combines both online and offline components. How is it structured? I'll tell you a bit more about that in a moment, but first, let me tell you about myself. So, I'm Ksenia. I've been working as a lash technician since 2015. I completed my basic training in St. Petersburg with Alexandra Petrova at the Apple Jan School. I also do lash lifts, sugaring, waxing, and eyebrow shaping, but mainly I focus on eyelash extensions. In my work, I find aesthetics and safety to be very important. That's why, in my training, I focus on these aspects and spend a lot of time explaining them. And I want you to become high-level masters to really understand how to use adhesives, how to make the glue work, and how to choose the right kind of glue. How do you do the work if the client has heavy eyelids? I could keep adding to this list for a long time, but we will go through all of these things, and I want you to be ready after the training. You will be confident. Of course, it doesn't happen instantly, but every time you meet a new client and do an extension for them, you gain experience. The more experience you get, the more confident you become. The theory behind eyelash extensions is really extensive. That's why I divided the theory and practice into two parts, and I provide the theory online. So after payment, you will get access to all the video materials and theory. You can study at home in peace, on your own time, whenever you want. You can take notes, write down any questions if something is unclear. I always respond to you. You will have full support throughout the entire training and also afterwards. During the theory part, you might have some small tests, just so I can see that progress and development are happening and that you understand what I'm explaining in the course and that you are ready to move on to the next level. And the next level is the offline training, meaning you come in person, we get a model, and you do an extension on the model. The practical part is divided into 2 days. We will have 2 models, because I want to make sure that you really learn the technique. Eyelash extensions are very detailed and precise work, and at first, it can be really slow. That's why, in the beginning, we practice on a mannequin. We don't start right away with a real person, but instead we use a mannequin. On the mannequin, you'll first practice how to hold the tweezers, how to position your hands, how to pick up the lash fiber from the strip, how to dispense the glue, how to dip the fiber into the glue drop, and other such small details. And since this is the first time you're holding tweezers in your hands, it can be quite exciting. Most likely your hands will shake a little, and that's actually good because it helps you calm down by the time you work on a real model. You'll feel a bit calmer and more confident. First, we'll go through the extension process and also the removal on the mannequin, and then the next day, we'll work with another model. You'll do the extension for her again, and of course after that we'll take before and after photos. Why do we need to take before and after photos? You can probably guess yourselves, because we need these photos for Instagram, which is really important in today's world. Create your own page, post your own work and videos there, and I'll show you different angles so you can get a lot of different photos from just one model and fill up your Instagram profile. Also, in that online video course, you'll get editing materials as well. I'll talk a bit about how the photos can be edited, where, with which programs, and things like that. And finally, of course, the distribution of diplomas and certificates. Style Workshop Academy's eyelash extension trainings are divided into 3 different packages: Basic, Standard, and Premium. The basic package gives you access only to the video materials without ongoing support from the instructor. So you do all the work independently online, you send me all the tests, and you also complete the model work entirely on your own at home and send me photos and videos of that work, and I approve it. Of course, my support is also available there and you can always contact me, but after the training my support ends. Next is the standard package, which gives you access to all video materials and my ongoing support. If you choose this first package, you need to understand that it is much more challenging to do everything independently. You need to have the skill for independent learning, but that option is available as well. And the most extensive and comprehensive is the premium level. It includes access to video materials, ongoing support from the instructor, as well as 2 in-person training days, so it's a complete eyelash extension training. And all packages, standard, basic, and premium, include a starter kit, precisely so that after the training you can immediately start practicing and taking clients, and you don't have to search for and assemble a starter kit yourself, which can be quite challenging at the beginning. Ongoing instructor support means that after payment, we'll add you to a group chat where you can ask me questions, chat, and see what other students have asked me and how I've answered them. And access to the chat is permanent. I won't remove you from there. You can always come and chat with me if you have any questions. If you choose the basic or standard package and later realize after the training that you'd like an in-person teaching day or days, you can always purchase that later. Just send us a message. Of course, if you choose the premium package, it will be more affordable. And you can read more details about the content of our online training on our website. There you'll find a list of all the areas we cover in theory. And right now, I'm constantly updating our training. So right now, there are still some old video materials there, and as soon as I finish making new ones, I'll upload the updated videos to the platform. So soon, they will be completely renewed and up to date. That's it. That was everything. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions or if you're interested, just send us a message or fill out the form, and welcome to our trainings.